Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Karen Can, and this is the long tutorial on how to use Aquaware 3.1. So in this particular tutorial, we're going to go over how you use Aquaware in the automatic mode, just like we did with the quick tutorial, but I'll also show you how to use it in manual mode as well. So the first thing you want to do is when you first open the program, you'll be in the Resource Center. And in this place, we went over what some of these buttons were in the quick tutorial, so I'm not going to go over them in the long tutorial. But what you want to do is you want to get your glass of water or the bath water or the shower water or whatever form of water that you want to charge in your mind before you use the program. And the second thing you want to do is decide what power level you want. Now, looking at the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a power bar here. Most people will want to set it around 20% or 25% the most, and then slowly increase the power levels as you use the program for a particular intention. Now, because I can self-muscle test, which is a technique that helps me decide, various things, whether they're good or bad for my body. I have a whole lesson on self-muscle testing if you're interested in learning it yourself at karencan.com. Just put your name and email address in there and you'll get the class and the discount code so you can get into the class free. Anyway, so what I do is I just ask my body what potency it wants for this particular intention. So I pick an intention first. Say I want to, heal soft tissue. So then I'll go ahead and ask, well, for this particular intention, how high should the intention level be? So I'll say to myself, should it be less than 50? And I get a no answer using self-muscle testing. Should it be over 50? Yes. Should it be over 60? No. So it's between 50 and 60? Yes. Okay, so is it 51, 52, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, so I'm getting a strong muscle test, and you can't see what I'm doing, of course, but in the class you'll see what I'm doing. So 56% is basically where it is the strongest for me. So what I want to do is take, for example, if this is my herbal coffee that I want to charge up. So I want to first do the water prep. So we're in automatic mode right now. So if you're curious, this is how we toggle between the two, but this is automatic mode. So I'm going to click the water prep, and then I'm going to imagine that that herbal coffee that I have sitting there on the counter right now that's brewing. So I'm imagining that in my mind, and what this program does is it directs the energy to whatever your attention is focused on. So it directs the energy of this water preparation to the herbal coffee. So now I've blank slated the water as we described in the short tutorial. So there is no energy imprint left in that water. It's pristine. It's pure energy that can accept new energies. So the second thing I want to do is now the user preparation. It's optional, but I highly recommend it. It increases the effectiveness of the different intentions. So I'm going to go ahead and click that button, and again close my eyes. I'm going to imagine just looking at the water that's in the herbal coffee, which is on the counter. So you don't have to have the water in front of you. If it helps you visualize, you can. But you can do your bath water or your entire well, for that matter, of your home with any intention you want. So each of the water prep and the user prep, about 20-something seconds. Okay, now that's done. So now let's go through to the different intentions. So we've got bathing and showering intentions available. And you'll see there's lots of different things you can use for your bath and shower. These are all alphabetically listed, and a whole list of them are available in the index under resources. So I'll just scroll through a few so maybe you can read some of these as they are passing by. Now remember, even though you see the word cancer in there, it doesn't mean that it's going to cure or treat cancer per se. It's just going to set that intention of that vibration in your body. Now if the cancer happens to disappear, on the other hand, well, you can't say it's from the program, but that would be nice, wouldn't it? So that we've had a lot of different miracles happen using this program over the 7 years that Peter Shank has created this program, and I'm just starting to use it myself. So it's very, very interesting. So cleanse and rejuvenate, there's a lot of different parts of the body you might want to cleanse and rejuvenate. Overall physical rejuvenation is a good one to use. I tend to have problems with my lymphatic system, so that's another good one for me personally. And also, you can actually, in the new version, which we have here, there's a whole part for the skeletal system, the skin, the soft tissue. So these are really good, huge organs to help to rejuvenate. Under human potential, we also have other things. These are really interesting. Some of them are addictions. I believe that the chakras, yep, the chakras are here, help balance the chakras. The really, probably the popular ones are the fat loss, of course. G-spot enhancement sounds pretty cool too. Great night's sleep, hair restoration, hormone balancing, letting go, love, meditation, natural hair color, which I have not tried yet. That should be pretty cool. So let's go ahead to the second type of intense, intense 2. Now these are actually conditions that are listed here, including like chronic pain, fibromyalgia, asthma, cholesterol problems, so on and so forth. So you can take a look at any of these symptoms that you have or conditions and set the intention to get the body to help heal these conditions. Okay, so let's take a look at the others. We've got physical and mental performance here. And this is really interesting. Some of these superhydration, superoxygenation are really cool. I want to try those for sure. Muscle flexibility for those of you that are pretty stiff. I could use some of that. I lost some of that in the past, so I'd like to get some of that flexibility back. And this is for toxic damage. This one, if you have had damage from EMF or cigarette smoking, medications, try to reverse some of that damage from the energies of those kind of drugs. So intention types 3, we've got general purpose ones for basically bathing and cooking. And then mood altering, this is kind of self-explanatory, so I won't go into those. The super potent ones, probably the most, some of the most popular ones, abundance in all areas of your life, adventure and athletic performance. I do use that for skating for sure. Financial means, another popular one. Perfect health, a really good one. Needing less sleep. I've been experimenting with that. Unfortunately, it gets me to wake up way too early in the morning, and I'm not really sure if I really want to get up that early. So I'm still playing with that one, seeing how that is. So intention type number 4, you've got spiritual purposes. These are great for my indigo kids and adults who want to develop their ability to see things that other people can't see and hear things that are in the higher spiritual plane. So that's clairsentience, clairvoyance, clairaudience, so on and so forth. Astral projection. This is a great one. Negative entity removal and psychic protection make you invisible to negative entities. You can spray your plants with some of these intentions. Abilities, my favorite here is the self-defense and fighting skills, and also energy and healing work to help me with my work at the office. So here's the self-defense and fighting skills. Passion and willpower is a really good one for a lot of people who have difficulty with getting things done. And miscellaneous, we've got all sorts of things, even emulating the effects of drugs without the negative effects. And pain control, like a sedative, grow less hair, require less food and water, sleeping through the night, so on and so forth. You're not going to necessarily respond to all 500 intentions. It really is based on whether or not it's in your spiritual highest and greatest good to respond to them. So for some people, they click the pain one and their pain is gone instantly. For other people, nothing happens. And then for some people, they'll, click the one to emulate the effects of marijuana and nothing happens because they've had a history of drugs and, maybe the universe decides that that's really passe and that's no longer good for you. So, you'll have to experiment with these ones. So let's go ahead and let's do cleanse and rejuvenate. And let's go ahead and do soft tissue. I really like that one. So we'll go ahead and click that one, and I will again picture the herbal tea I have on the counter that's brewing. And so that energy is now going to that herbal tea. And then once you just pay attention to whatever it is you're charging for a millisecond, then you can just open your eyes. If you close your eyes, and you can look at the pretty pictures, all the lovely fractal artwork. And it's different for everybody. Sorry, for every intention, the artwork is very different. Now, if you decide partway through that, say you clicked on something you didn't mean to, you want to stop it, right at the bottom right is standby mode, so you can click standby mode, and that'll stop it from continuing, and you can click it again, and then you can start all over again with your program. So now let's go to manual mode. Manual mode lets you really super boost the potency. So after you do the water prep and the user prep, then what you do is you check your intention. So let's check, let's do a super potent one. So let's do abundance. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put little points, and you're going to do this intuitively, however many you feel is necessary for the potency you want. Now this is very intuitive. You can do as many as you want. Of course, the more you do, the more potent it is. If you do it too potent, you're going to feel kind of sick the next day, possibly. So then you click activate, and now you have 3 times, because I put 3 dots in there, 3 times as much potency on the abundance as original. So again, if you were charging your water, you would actually pay attention to your water when this program starts, and then you can then just look at the pretty pictures move until this completes. There we go, the cycle is complete. So again, the Resource Center, you'll be able to find the intention index, which will open up into a PDF. It'll show you all 500 intentions. And then the mode selection, you can go between automatic and manual. I suggest that you do automatic first for maybe a month or two, and then try, although some people they like their control, so they like to do the manual mode. And you'll know if you've overdone it because you'll feel a little sick, like you're coming down with the flu or you're headachy or something like that, and then you know you need to back off on the power. Don't try too much too fast. You just want to give your body time to heal. Now, if you have detoxified too much, you can actually help to correct that by going into the conditions, and there's one called detox reaction. There it is, detox reaction. So if you think you're having a detox reaction, then you can use the Aquaware to get rid of the detox reaction. And so that's it for the long tutorial. So for more information on Aquaware 3.1, go to my website, www.karencan.com/Aquaware. Again, karencan.com/Aquaware.